नमस्कार, आप देख रहे हैं एमएजेपी न्यूज। एमएजे आज के सब्जेक्ट बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट हैं जो बच्चे के लिए खासकर बहुत ज़रूरी हो। जो 10th के विद्यार्थी हैं, जो जिनका बोर्ड का एग्ज़ाम है, इस बार लास्ट बोर्ड का एग्ज़ाम है और वहाँ वही उसी के बारे में आर सिन्हा जी हैं जो बहुत अच्छा मैथ के जानकार हैं। उनका 99% प्रैक्टिस सेट लड़ता है और 95-98% तक बच्चे लोग लाते हैं। आइए वैसा ही आज का चैप्टर है प्रोबेबिलिटी माने संभावना। आइए सुनते हैं आर सिन्हा जी से किस प्रकार यह मैथ बता रहे हैं। बहुत उम्दा मैथ बता रहा है।
The first question, it is question number 9. A box contains 5 red marbles and 8 white marbles and 4 green marbles. One marble is taken out of the box at random. What is the probability that marble will be red? The first question is red. We have to find out the probability of getting red marble. The second one is of white marble and the third one is of not green. Here we are having the marbles of 3 colors of red marbles. 5 red marbles are there, 8 white marbles are there and 4 green marbles are there. And we have to find out the probability of getting red marbles first. Since the total number of red marbles are 5, so the probability of getting red marbles is 5 by 17. Our favorable number of terms is 5 and the total number of terms is 17, because we are having total 17 marbles, out of which 5 marbles are red. So probability to find out the red marbles will be equal to the total number of favorable outcomes divided by total number of sample space. Since the total number of favorable outcomes are over here 5 and the total number of sample space, that is the total number of outcomes, is 17. So we are having 5 by 17 as the probability of red marbles. Now again here, what is the probability of getting white marbles? Then for that again we have to find out what is the total number of white marbles over here. It is 8. So the favorable outcomes for us for getting the probability of white marbles is 8 and the total number of outcomes is 17, that is the total number of sample space. Now here the probability of getting white marbles is equal to total number of favorable outcomes divided by total number of sample space. Since the total number of sample space is 17 and total number of favorable outcomes is 8, so the quotient of 8 and 17 will give us the probability of white marbles. Now the third one is the finding the probability of not green marbles. Since we are having 3 colors, one is red, second one is white and third one is green. So if we have to find out the probability of the marbles which are not green, it means that we have to find out all the marbles which are either red or white, because these are the 2 marbles which are not green. We are having 4 green marbles. So the total number of marbles which are not green are the difference of 17 and 4 or the sum of red marbles and white marbles. So in both the cases we will get the total number of green marbles as 4 and the total number of not green marbles is 13. So the favorable outcome is 13 and the total number of sample space is 17. So the quotient of 13 and 17 will give us the probability of those marbles which are not green. So these type of questions will be asked to you. You have to practice these type of questions. Now in question number 14, we are having one questions in which it is related with a card. In a pack of 52 cards, all the pack of cards are having 52 cards unless and until it is not mentioned that the particular card has been withdrawn from the given pack of cards. If they are given a deck of cards or pack of cards, then you have to assume yourself that their number of cards is 52. unless and until it is not mentioned in the question that a few cards, namely, has been withdrawn. Now here, we have to find out the probability from a deck of cards, which are 52 in number, that find the probability of a king of red color. The second one is a face card. The third one is a red face card. In fourth one, a jack of hearts. And the fifth one, a spade. And the sixth one is queen of diamond. As we have discussed earlier, in our explanation, I have given you that what is the total number of cards over here. They are 52. And we are having 4 suits. Now each suit has 13 cards. Here we have to find out a king of red color. Since we are having 2 suits of 13 cards which are of red color, and in each suit we are having each card. So as we are having 2 suits of red color, therefore we are having 2 king of red color. So the number of favorable outcomes over here is 2, and the total number of sample space is 52. So we'll find out the quotient of the total number of favorable outcomes, that is 2, and the total number of sample space is 52. That is the probability of getting now here we are having the second one, that the probability of face card. See over here again, question number 14. Here one card is drawn from a pack of 52 cards. We have to find out the probability of a king of red color, a face card, a red face card, a jack of hearts, a spade, and a queen of diamond. As we have discussed earlier, that we are having a total number of 52 cards, and in these 52 cards we are having 4 suits of 13 cards, in which 26 cards are red and 26 cards are black. Since we have to find out the probability of king of red color, so we are having 2 suits of cards of red color. So we are having a king of red color. The total number of favorable outcomes is 2, because we are having 2 suits of red color, so there will be 2 king. So the favorable outcomes over here is 2, and the total number of sample space is 52. So the probability of getting a king of red color is 2 by 52. 2 is the total number of favorable outcomes over here, and 52 is the total number of sample space. The second one is, what is the getting the probability of a face card? As we know that in each suit we are having 3 face cards. They are jack, queen, and king. And as we are having 4 suits of card, so we are having 3 multiplied to 4, which will give us 12 face card. So over here we are having the total number of favorable outcomes is 12, because we are having 12 face cards, and the total number of sample space is 52 as usual. If you want to put it in the simplest form, you can put it in the simplest form by dividing the numbers by 2 to get it 1 by 26. And over here, both the numbers are divisible by 4. So you can divide both the terms by 4 to get the standard form or simplest form as 3 by 13. Though it depends on you. If you want to put it in the simplest form, it's okay. It is good to put it in the simplest form. Now here, the third question, the probability of getting a red face card. Since we are having 2 suits of red cards and each card is having 3 face cards, so we are having 2 suits of red card, so we are having 6 face cards over here. So the total number of favorable outcomes will be 6, and The total number of sample space is 52. Now, next come the probability of getting a jack of hearts. Since as we know that hearts is a suit of cards in which we are having 13 cards and jack is one of the cards of hearts. So there is only one jack of hearts. So the favorable number of outcomes is only one and the total number of sample space is 52. Since we are having only one jack of hearts in a total pack of cards of 52, so we will have only one favorable outcomes over here. So the quotient of 1 and 52 will be the probability of getting a jack of hearts. Now here probability of getting a spade, the fifth one. What is the probability of getting a spade? Since also a spade is a suit of cards which contains 13 cards. So the total number of favorable outcomes for getting probability of a spade is 13. So we will find out the quotient of 13 and the total number of samples is as usual 52. So the quotient of 13 and 52 will give us the result. If you want to put it in the simplest form, you can divide both the terms by 13 to get 1 by 4. Again, in the last, we have to find out the probability of getting a queen of diamond. So the queen of diamond is also a single card. In the total number of 52 cards, there is only one queen of diamond. Diamond is also a suit of cards over here, which will have 13 cards. And out of these 13 cards, only one queen is there. So the probability of getting a queen of diamond is equal to 1 by 52 because the favorable outcome is 1 and the total number of sample space is 52. The last question we are going to discuss, it is related with the die. If a die is thrown twice, what is the probability that 5 will come up either time? Sorry, 5 will not come up either time. 5 will not come. 5 will not come up either time and the second 5 will come up at least once. The question is that a die is thrown twice or if 2 dice is thrown. Okay, this question may be asked in this way also. A die is thrown twice or 2 dice is thrown. Then we will have the same question and same answer. Then what is the probability that 5 will not come up either time? It means that neither time 5 will come. And the second probability is that 5 will come up at least once. It means that at least once 5 will come. It means that number of 5 may be 1 or more than 1. Since we are having maximum number of 5 coming when we will throw a dice 2 times or we will throw 2 dice together. Only 2. Here see, we have find out the total number of outcomes as I have explained you in my earlier video that the total number of outcomes is equal to the product of 6 and 6, that is equal to 36. It is the case in which either a die is thrown twice or 2 dice is thrown at a time. So the total number of outcomes, it means the total number of sample space will be equal to product of 6 and 6, that is equal to 36. Now we are going to find out the condition in which at least once 5 will come. Here the condition that 5 1, 5 2, the first die will have 5, the second die will have 1. If the first die will have 5, the second die will have 2. If the first die will have 5, the second die will have 3. In this way we will have the conditions for the first die is 5 and the second die may be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Similarly, the first die may be either of 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and the second die is always 5. Here we are having 1 for the first die and the second die is 5. 2 is the first die and the second die is 5. 3 is the first die and second die is 5. 4 is the first die and second die is 5. And 5 is a common term for both one. So only 6 and 5 is the last one. First die is 6 and second die is 5. 5 combining together. So it will count it only once. Now here we see that total number of cases at least in which 5 will come at least once is 11 cases. It means that in the cases in which 5 will not come up either time, it means that in no condition 5 will be there. We are having total number of 36 condition. So the difference of 36 and 11 will give us 25. These are the 25 cases, 25 outcomes in which 5 will not come up either time. Now see, what is the final answer over here? The final answer is that, therefore 25 times 5 will not come up either time. Therefore the probability of event that is equals to probability of 5 will not come up either time is equal to 25 by 36. And the second one in which 5 will come up at least once. So 5 will come at least once. We are having 11 outcomes. So the quotient of 11 and the total outcome is 36 will give us the result. So now I will practice these type of questions, and if you find any problem, you can ask from me through my WhatsApp questions. Okay? Now revise yourself the whole book, leave the related portion, and prepare yourself for your mock test. And more importantly, we will start revision for the final term very soon, and you will see the video and you will ask your questions if you have any problem for your pre-board exam, which will be most probably held in the second week of January. Okay, keep my good wishes for your
प्यारे बच्चे, आप लोग आर सिन्हा जी का चैप्टर को सुने और विभूति का भारत में कमी नहीं है। वैसे एक जनमान महान विभूति हमारे आर सिन्हा जी हैं, जो गरीब के बच्चों को हमेशा मदद करते हैं और मदद करने के साथ ही मन से गरीब नहीं, धन से गरीब हो उसका सर जी बहुत मदद करते हैं। इसलिए हमारे चैनल पर आकर एक चैप्टर प्रोबेबिलिटी का आप लोगों को बताए, जो एक के दो दोस्त की कहानी है, जो मैथ में जुआ खेलता था और उसमें एक दोस्त हार जाता था और दूसरा दोस्त इस पर उसको बोला जी इसको ऐसा कोई मैथ निकालो जिससे हम जीते। और वह दोस्त प्रोबेबिलिटी माने संभावना का एक चैप्टर बनाया, मैथ बनाया। तब से उसका दोस्त हमेशा जीतते रहा। आइए आप आर सिन्हा जी का मैथ को पढ़ाए हुए देखिए कितना उम्दा पढ़ाते हैं। इनका पढ़ाया हुआ बच्चा CBSE बोर्ड एग्ज़ाम में 98, 99, 100% तक ले लाया है, जो मिसाल कायम करता है। बिहार के रहने वाले बिहार में ही अपना परचम लहरा रहे हैं। सबसे बड़ा विशेष बात है कि यह सभी लोगों को गरीब पर ज़्यादा ध्यान देते हैं। आइए एक बार इनसे आप लोग जरूर मिलें और इनका बात को समझें। सत्य, संघर्ष और अपना ज्ञान बढ़ाने के लिए देखते रहिए MAJP न्यूज। जय हिंद, भारत माता की जय।
जय हिंद, भारत माता की जय।